What if you've never made a single choice in your life? Not one. Not your career, not your relationships, not even what you're thinking right now. What if every decision you believe was yours was quietly shaped, predicted, influenced, long before you became aware of it? And here's the uncomfortable part. If free will is an illusion, who's living your life? Stay with me, because this might get personal. The strange thing about being human is this. You arrive in the world already owing. You owe your parents for raising you. You owe the education system for preparing you. You owe society for fitting in. You owe taxes before you even understand money. You're born and immediately enrolled in expectations. Be polite. Be successful. Be productive. Be realistic. By the time you're 18, you're choosing a career that will supposedly define the next 40 years of your life. And everyone says, choose wisely. But here's the paradox. How do you choose freely when every value you use to choose was given to you by someone else? Your preferences? Influenced. Your ambitions? Modeled. Your fears? Inherited. Even your taste in music, probably shaped by what your parents played in the car. You didn't choose your genetics. You didn't choose your childhood. You didn't choose the culture you were born into. Yet somehow, you're fully responsible for the outcome. That's the freedom paradox. You are told you are completely free, but you start life inside invisible walls. This isn't a new anxiety. Philosophers have been obsessing over this for centuries. Baruch Spinoza once wrote, "Men believe themselves to be free because they are conscious of their actions and ignorant of the causes by which those actions are determined." Translation: you feel free because you don't see the strings. Another thinker put it even more bluntly. Man can do what he wills, but he cannot will what he wills. You can choose pizza instead of salad, but you cannot choose why you crave pizza. That craving came from biology, from habit, from reward circuits firing in your brain. Your neurons voted before you even entered the meeting. And if that makes you uncomfortable, good, because it should. Modern neuroscience adds fuel to the fire. Your brain initiates decisions milliseconds before you become aware of them. Your brain moves first. You narrate later. It's like your mind is the press secretary, explaining decisions that were already approved. So when you say, "I decided," did you? Or did your biology, past experiences, and subconscious processing decide? And then politely inform you. Before this turns into an existential crisis, breathe. Because here's the twist. Even if free will is partially an illusion, your experience of choosing still feels real. And that feeling matters. Let's get more honest. Most people spend their entire lives fulfilling roles. The good child, the reliable employee, the responsible partner, the strong friend. And somewhere in between, deadlines, bills, social media comparisons, trying to figure it out. At what point do we actually live for ourselves? Is it when we quit the job we hate? When we move cities? When we finally say no without apologizing? Or is it something smaller? Maybe freedom isn't about total independence. Maybe it's about awareness. The moment you pause and think, wait, is this what I want? Or what I was taught to want? That pause might be the closest thing to freedom we get. And ironically, the more you question your conditioning, the more agency you seem to gain. Not infinite freedom, but conscious participation. Also, let's be honest. If free will doesn't exist, you can officially stop blaming yourself for rewatching The Office for the 12th time. It wasn't you. It was destiny. And if you subscribe to this channel, well, clearly the universe wanted it. But just in case it didn't, there's a button below. If you enjoy questioning reality, challenging assumptions, and slightly destabilizing your worldview in a healthy way, subscribe. Not because an algorithm nudged you. Not because YouTube recommended it, but because something in you resonated. And whether that something is free will or just highly evolved pattern recognition, you're here. So join the conversation. Here's the deeper fear behind this topic. It's not about philosophy. It's about time. If we're shaped by forces we didn't choose, if we're guided by patterns installed before we were conscious, if we spend decades fulfilling expectations, do we ever truly live our own life? Or do we just execute a script? That's the anxiety beneath "Is free will real?" It's the fear of waking up at 70 and realizing, I did everything I was supposed to do. But did I ever do what I wanted? And here's where another thinker enters the room. Jean-Paul Sartre famously said, "We are condemned to be free." Even if circumstances shape us, we still must choose how to respond. You didn't choose the hand you were dealt, but you are holding the cards. And refusing to play is also a move. Let's zoom out. The average human life is roughly 4,000 weeks. That's it. Not infinite, not abstract. 4,000 weeks. You won't remember most emails. You won't care about most arguments. But you will remember moments you felt alive, moments you felt present, moments that were yours. Maybe freedom isn't about controlling everything. Maybe it's about choosing attention, choosing courage, choosing to say, "This matters to me," even if your brain fired first, even if society influenced you, even if the universe nudged you. You still get to experience it. And that experience is real. Life moves fast. Years compress. Parents age. Friends drift. Opportunities close quietly. So here's the question. Are you awake in your own life? Are you participating? Are you noticing? Because whether you chose to be here or not, you are here. And that is rare. So live deliberately, question bravely, laugh often, forgive quickly, take the trip, make the call, start the thing. Even if free will is an illusion, don't let your life be one.